Mel,
Brandon.
episode 14, 15, somewhere in there. I'll have to look it up when we get done here.
Yeah. You'd think we'd pay more attention, wouldn't you?
I think it's 15.
Yeah, pretty timely though. Stopped raining.
Oh, thank goodness. It was a downpour for a moment.
It was a dark and stormy night.
That's why you wore your rain hat. You worried your roof's going to leak, or what's going on here? Studio's leaking.
Yeah, I got. In fact, I got pricing for a new roof. Yeah, roofs are expensive.
Cheaper to get a nice hat.
Yeah, the roof's got a hole in it, and I might drown.
So what's cooking? You had a big week.
Had a big week.
Married your
little girl.
Her only daughter.
Yep.
That's great.
Married her up. Married a nice kid. Just a nice kid. They'll do well. That would do well. Steady wins the race.
Yep.
These people are not flashes in the pan. In fact, I gave her a budget, and she had money left over,
which is great.
Which is unbelievable. I was like flabbergasted. She said, "I've got this money left over." And I said, "Well, it's in your budget. I mean, it's yours. Use it for a honeymoon or a house, or what are you going to do?" So they took a brief honeymoon. They're stockpiling their money, trying to put a down payment on a house.
Oh, house shopping. Cool.
Yeah.
That's great.
It's very cool. It's very great. How was your week?
It's a good week. It's been good. It's been busy, but it's been great, really. So.
Yep, lot to live for. It's a great life. It is a great life.
So, how's your beer? I got this. Was tonight featured from our friends at Duval Liquorland. I got a Goose Island sample pack, or a mystery pack, as I might call it, but fairly interesting. We got a cucumber and lime and Radler beer here.
What is it again?
Cucumber lime Radler.
Cucumber lime beer.
Yeah, I think it's actually fairly good. I don't know. I drink a lot of them consecutively, but I'd have them from time to time.
Do you have a man bun?
No, I have no man bun.
I'm surprised you're drinking that crap. But whatever.
I mean, sometimes I look like I'm wearing skinny jeans, but that's just because.
Skinny jeans.
But they're not. They're just. I didn't go up a size like I should have.
Dear God, it's made in Fort Collins, Colorado. No wonder. So is mine.
They call it wheat beer, but it's probably pot beer.
Urban wheat. What the hell is urban wheat?
Well, they grow it in the buckets outside their apartments.
Dear God. What's 312? Dyslexic for 123? Yes, Fort Collins, yeah. Well, they grow with pot or in a pot? What'd you say? I'm all high vis.
You are high vis. You got green, yellow, and orange.
Yeah, all high vis.
We're not going to miss you tonight.
Yeah, you can see me from a mile away.
So, I screwed up, Mel. I didn't go to the commission meeting yesterday. You didn't go.
No.
And I've got nothing but bad news to tell you. Nothing but bad.
Well.
Want to talk about it?
I would like to discern bad. Is your bad same as mine? Like if you said, "Oh no, another commissioner quit. It was Dwayne Eastman," I would say, "Well, I don't think that's bad news." So
No. I'm talking bad news.
Oh, okay. Dwayne Eastman's still here. Oh, damn it.
So here's the deal. Remember last week when we were talking about this Burns and Mac, 23 grand, and Commissioner Ginger and the other two commissioners
on the survey for the land acquisition for
so
expanding the well field.
Two of the commissioners are gone. Commissioner Welch was absent, and Commissioner Seibert, he was at the county meeting talking about the bridge, so he was also absent from the city commission meeting. And Ginger motioned to table this Burns and Mac deal to spend 23 grand for something that she believed Kansas Rural Water Association could take care of. So, that's been a couple weeks ago. It's been some discussion around it. I was, based on the information I had received, and I had asked some questions and so on and so forth, I was under the assumption, I wasn't under the assumption. They motioned to table it to look at it again and further discuss it.
I was there, yes, they did.
And what happened, I asked for the agenda from Andrew Lawson, the communication director, or whatever his title is there at the city, works directly under Nick Hernandez, for the agenda on Friday. And it's not published yet, and I'll get it to you as soon as it's available. And so they got it to me like Friday at...
Well, didn't they need it before the work session?
Oh, they didn't have a work session because they haven't been doing work sessions.
Whoa. They tabled it. No, wait, stop. They tabled it
to discuss it.
to discuss at the work session.
Well, I don't know if they're tabling it to discuss it at a work session.
Far further discussion.
But they did table it to discuss it, which would generally be at a work session, and then they didn't have a work session, convenient or not, because somebody was out on Friday, and that was their excuse, which is also not a real excuse. You could still discuss it with four.
You don't even have to have quorum.
Yeah,
there's no action.
There's no action to be taken. So anyhow, they didn't discuss it at a work session because they canceled the work session, which they shouldn't have done. And then, Mel, they didn't have it on the agenda like it was an actionable item. So I didn't go because they were going to have a short little meeting because everybody was getting a national night out. Nick Hernandez, the city manager, placated it like it was going to be a short little meeting. There's going to be no actionable items on the agenda. And then guess what they did? They snuck one in on us.
God.
How many times, Nick, are you going to pull this card where you do exactly that? Everybody's catching on, and I'm going to start making it pretty obvious. It's a bunch of crap. So,
and if they say that, it just happened that way, I ain't buying it.
I ain't buying it. I've seen this too many times, Nick Hernandez. This is out of control. And it stinks. It looks ugly. Even if your intentions weren't, it appears that way. It is not good. And so they put it on the agenda last minute. Wasn't on the published agenda. All of a sudden, didn't have time to get it into our packet. So the commissioners didn't know about it. It was going to be on the agenda. So they couldn't study it. Nick put it out there, and guess what? It voted 5-0. All 5 commissioners voted for giving Burns and Mac $23,000 when they were supposed to table it and discuss it, and they didn't do it. It was subversive, and it was inappropriate.
And what the hell do we have the world's largest engineering company doing menial land water rights acquisition? I mean, it's something they do.
It's too damn bad Nick Hernandez ain't up for election, as far as I'm concerned, because that was shady.
And they run out of excuses too. I mean, they just run out, and it becomes blatant after a while.
It stunk to high heaven. I was,
but 5-0 commissioners went along with it.
Yeah.
But did you hear there was a reasoning behind this? Something happened.
To me, it doesn't matter.
Did KRWA fold up or something? Did they go out of business?
Maybe they went out of business. I don't know what happened.
Wow, maybe Elmer said enough, and maybe Elmer refused to come to our city. He said,
That could be.
People, I've had enough. You people are insane. And we have election coming up, so
yeah. So anyhow, you want some good news?
No, I'd love some good news.
Oh.
Dwayne did quit.
No.
Well, no, wait. Okay, all right.
Different good news.
Oh, okay.
So the Arc City Chamber, Paisley Howerton and Company, committed to having a chamber-sponsored forum for the city commission candidates next Thursday, October 10th, in the Wright Room at 7 p.m.
Excellent.
So that's a big deal, right?
Excellent.
Because our intention, or at least my intention originally, was to bring all these candidates on because I didn't think anybody's going to do anything, in which they're still welcome to come on. Any candidate that wants to come on, all you got to do is raise your hand and say, hey, I'd like to come on your show, talk about some stuff. And that goes early for anybody.
Tell us what asses we are.
Yeah.
Prove it. I'm fine.
We'll publish it. We don't care. But
Take all comers.
so they're gonna host it at 7 p.m., which is prime time. Good job, by the way, because oftentimes people schedule stuff at 5:30, like city commission meetings.
That was good. That was
And it's hard to make it.
yeah.
So I thought they did a nice job there. Live streaming it, I don't know. I haven't heard, but I imagine they can live stream it. I'm sure the friends,
Well, if they want the attendance,
they should live stream
they
it.
should live stream. And if we go back on it, we'll make them accountable. Live stream it.
Live stream it, yeah. And I'm sure the friends of Leg Lighter Video Production would honor to do something like that, or you guys could get a Mevo like we have. Hell, I'd loan you ours.
No.
You don't want to loan it out?
No, they're contaminated. We start acting like they act.
Like politicians and
Oh, dear God in heaven.
chamber members?
What if it produces it does produce a static system, and maybe we could program it. Yeah, let's lend them it. Let's lend it to them after we fix it and make it where it actually shoots a mind control beam.
Maybe they'll start acting. The candidates start acting right.
There's tinfoil under this hat. You knew that.
So So I do think people ought to go, and October 10th, 7 o'clock p.m. the right room at the college. Either go in person, hopefully they'll live stream it. If not, we're going to recap it one way or another. If they don't live stream it, we'll be there and we'll tell you what we think.
And recap and listen to us, and if you can't make it, at least be pseudo-informed by listening to us.
Well, and that's the other thing too. My original intention was to invite folks on and ask all the candidates the same candid questions in our show in a private manner, and then publish all their answers together. That way nobody got the upper hand. And as I've gone through I'm glad the Winfield Chamber had the college forum. That was great. And now the Arc City Chamber is doing this little forum. I don't think we need to do that. And what I want to do, and anybody's
that's
welcome.
Really not our play. I mean, if they want to come on and talk, but
by all means,
scheduling anything, that's not.
So this is my open invite. If anybody wants to come on and talk, just come and ask, and we'll put you on the next show. I don't care. But my point is, I'm going to give you my opinion on who I think the strongest candidates are for any local politics, and that's what I'm going to do.
So how's this forum work? How's it done?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, it did say you could submit questions to the chamber. So if you guys want to submit any questions to us, I'd be happy to forward them on. I've got a few questions of my own that I probably intend to submit. But Mel, you're kind of a moderator type guy or a good question asker. If you were the guy that was asking the questions, what would you ask candidates?
Let's get ready to rumble. I would ask them. First thing I'd say is do you like puppies? What's your sign?
Are you a cat person or a dog person?
Do you think out of the box?
What shape is your box?
Ooh, I mean, regular. But I would ask questions like who the hell dressed you? What, you actually showed up looking like that?
So I do want them to
and let
ask
them defend themselves.
Oh, come on.
Well, why not? In fact, let's turn it into a slugfest and say, I would like.
Thank you.
I would like to know, first of all, why in the hell did you people run? I mean, you people of all people, why did any of you people run? What do you think you can actually do? And let them answer that question.
Which is a great question, because it does come with a lot of, I always get this wrong, but I say luggage. Baggage, luggage. It comes with a lot, right? If they like you now, there's a good chance they're going to hate you if you run, right?
Yeah, they're going to hate you irregardless of what you do. You can ask the mayor which one. They're going to hate you no matter what you do. And so be prepared for that they're all going to turn on you, they're all going to hate you, and be prepared for that.
And if you're invited to, like, socialite Christmas parties now, don't plan on that next year.
You won't be invited to any. But then on the other side, if it's not about asking or doing making the tough decisions, but just doing what's right and knowing what the hell you're talking about. Actually know what you're talking about before you open your damn mouth.
That's always a good start. I think they ought to, because it is kind of the dynamic's a little different. We got two incumbents. We got Travis Pierman and Scotty Rogers are incoming newbies, and then we got two incumbents, Kenny Ginger and Dwayne Eastman. And I really think they ought to divide up the question to some degree and ask the incumbents about their record, because, you know, Dwayne and Kenyon are somewhat polar opposites in the way they vote sometimes. They vote together on occasion.
Or have them submit a list of what their accomplishments were.
While on as a candidate?
While on
or as a commissioner?
As a commissioner, or as a candidate, or as a newbie, as a Finji. What are you bringing to the table? What are you going to do?
Well, and the other thing, so you ask the incumbents those type of questions, and then you ask the newbies. Well, you have two differences here, where you got Commissioner Eastman that went this way, and you had Commissioner Ginger went this way. Who do you think you would have sided with in a situation like this?
If you can't hang your head on your laurels, you're going to be defending yourself the whole damn night. Maybe that's the way it should be.
I think that's the only way it should be.
I agree.
I mean,
I agree. So that's why I think we don't want a moderator. We want a referee.
a referee.
Yes.
We could-
There's got to be some passion in this stuff. These droll, pat answers they babble out are just so. Come on, man.
So no questions like, how do you think you can make a difference?
Yeah.
How,
God in heaven.
we get Jimmy Ramirez. He's a referee.
Are you a budget hawk? Oh, dear God. Yeah, average. Yeah, he's got an axe to grind. Get him up there.
Yeah, he's an old commissioner. He'd be a good candidate.
That'd be perfect.
Good guy to be a moderator. And
And you want a hater up there. You don't want some passive guy. That's like,
Oh, good job.
Hey, you're okay. I'm okay. No, you're not. You're all morons. Here's why. Make them defend themselves. Make them come with some, and they got to be. Give them something they got to think on their feet.
Oh yeah,
I
absolutely.
mean, just instead of this pat bullshit, and submit to them ahead of time some unanswerable questions. For instance, you've got $19 million. How much does it take? You want more money? You got 19 million. You want more money?
You want more money?
Or it's 20. I think it's $22 million, something like that. Whatever it is. Whatever it is.
Whatever the budget is, you mean?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, that'd be interesting too. But no, I think it would be good to get some good questions in there to where, because there is a staunch difference. And I don't know if I mentioned it, done forgot, but there's only 3 seats to fill and there's 4 people running.
Yeah.
So, I don't know how it looks today. I think you're going to have basically it's going to be Newbie, Travis Pierman, or Dwayne Eastman. One of those two are going to get it, and I think Scotty Rogers and Kenny Ginger, I think they've got the votes based on what I've seen.
I think that's a reasonable call.
They're the only 2 campaigning at the moment.
Yep.
The only ones picketing, putting signs out.
Yep.
The other 2 are, Dwayne.
Travis intellectually could do quite well, but he's got to step up to the plate.
Yep. So
Dwayne, if he's going to hang off his laurels, he's in big trouble. So.
he's about the good news.
Yeah.
So October 10th, Thursday, the right room, 7 p.m. Show up, and if not, I'll try to find the live streaming link because that's pretty important. If they don't do that, we'll definitely recap it. Tell you what, I'm going to give you my 2 cents, maybe a nickel or a quarter.
Well, we'll be there.
One way or another, somebody will be there.
We'll be there because we won't be square.
Anything else?
How's your beard doing?
This one's way different.
Way different. You started to say better. I knew
This
you
is that wheat ale that you were drinking. It's just okay.
Goose Island. That sounds like some penal colony. Goose Island.
I think it's all right.
4.2% alcohol by volume.
Oh, it means
Ale. I like ales. It's easy to spell. You ever try to spell effervescent?
Pilsner. Anything else?
Yeah. Let's talk about infrastructure.
Oh, we do a whole segment on it.
Let's talk about ways disparaging for the working guy, the guy leaning on the shovel.
The ditch digger.
Yeah, if you give him more money, maybe he wouldn't lean on it. He'd use it. And plus the skill level it takes to get to these
Episode coming soon.
It should be. It's a topic. It's got to be brief. So I got to talk about it at the commission meetings.
Okay.
Then again, talk about it. We'll talk about it.
Hey, we'll get Chad Beeson on here.
What-
He'll
what-
talk about it.
And that would be fine. I have no problem with that whatsoever. Get Chad Beeson on there, and I'm not going to run this year. I decided, so I'm not worried about getting reelected. If you don't like me, don't vote for me.
But we're going to work on the other candidates.
Yeah.
We'll call a spade a spade.
And with candidates or with city manager, all of them, they're going to perform as
To the standard that you set the bar.
That's right.
That's right, where they're going to be.
That's exactly correct.
That's just social norms. I don't
Exactly
care what it
correct.
is.
Yep.
You don't raise the bar, they're never going to get any better.
You hold their feet to the fire, eventually they get tired of getting their feet burnt. And they'll do something.
Move on or move up.
Ooh, or hurl the dead and trample the weak.
Oh boy, we've heard it here first.
Yeah.
Second.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I'm ready to get off here.
I am too.
No more. Signing off.
All right. Avito Jane.